Hey there guys, gals and non-binary pals, and welcome to what will probably be a shorter than usual episode of Bloodborne. So, plan for today is we're going to take out Rom. I don't actually know what happens after that. I can't imagine this is even close to the end of the game. After this, I think we might try and do, if this doesn't take ridiculously long, we'll try and do some of the next Chalice dungeon. And yeah, it's probably going to be shorter than usual. I'm probably going to end this at about an hour because I have a really bad migraine, and I just want to give you something to, you know, tide you over. So let's go kill the things. Gee, I should swap over to that. Okay, that's 2 down. Should heal. Do not like. I really wish FromSoft would quit with the giant spider thing. That is not what I meant to do. This is what happens when you spend ages learning not playing a game. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so we need to run to the left, I think. Let's see. Oh, God. Yeah, run left. Frack. Just frack. Well, that was really freaking intense. But surprisingly easy. Now, the next question is, where do I go now? Long fight. I'll give it that, and I can actually see now why my friend Jennifer keeps mentioning... Hang on, I need to go to the bottom. This item. This apparently uses quicksilver bullets and gives you an arcane enchantment, and it's basically infinite. Apparently it is unbelievably overpowered. So yeah, we're going to go into 15 as quickly as we can. Who are you? That's a lot of blood. Pale blood moon. That has to be the pale blood moon. And let me just mention now that if the moon came that close to Earth, we'd die. The tidal forces alone would rip our planet apart. And the moon, for that matter. But, of course, this is a game, so that's kind of irrelevant. Now, my friend Jack has been on to me and saying... I was at a wedding with him recently, and he was saying he likes when I lore as I go along and try and figure things out as I go along. And I've been avoiding doing that because I wanted to do a lore. So, well, you know what? It occurred to me... As we go through the game, I'm learning stuff, but it doesn't mean... Ritual secret broken, seek new nightmare, newborn. Ah, frack, they are real. Okay. So yeah, he was saying I should lower as I go along. And, okay. Without going back through the whole game that we've already played, I'm going to go with this. Okay, first of all, this starts as a Gothic horror. It's werewolves, it's blood rituals, it's that kind of thing. But it very swiftly turns into Lovecraftian, or, as it otherwise is known, celestial horror. Yeah, that's as celestial and Lovecraftian as it frickin' gets. And that's kind of important because Gothic horror is body horror. It's about the horror of losing your humanity, becoming a beast, becoming something less than or possibly more than human, but the point is not human. So that's vampires and werewolves. It's about the loss of soul. Now, cosmic horror is all about the fact that you are insignificant when it comes to the universe as a whole. That you are utterly irrelevant to the universe as a whole. The idea of cosmic horror is that you have no relevance in the grand scheme of things. You are a tiny, tiny, tiny speck of dust on the cogs of eternity. And that there are things so large and so powerful you can never, ever hope to comprehend them. It's also about the horror inside your own mind. Because part of cosmic horror for me is that everything is in your own mind. Holy shit, that guy has a lot of hands. Also borrows very heavily on this one. So yeah, anyway, lore. This is what I think is happening. The nightmare is a reference to this is happening inside, I don't think necessarily one person's head. I think this is a shared dream. Everyone is experiencing the same dream. And because everyone is experiencing the same dream, they potentially can all die in that dream. One dream, many dreamers. More dreamers, the more powerful the dream. Okay, so that's number one. These cosmic powers, these old ones, I think they exist inside the space between reality and dreams. And we, as hunters, are one of a handful of people who are capable of holding on to our lucidity while inside a shared dream. We hold on to what makes us us, where others don't. Which is, I think to me, that's shown by how the people of Yarnum are going crazy. The longer the stream goes on, the crazier they're getting. It also explains a lot of the impossible architecture, like doors that have tombstones literally in front of them, so you could not open those doors. This is a city. There's no way that they put a tombstone in front of a door just because a family has died out. That is living space, and living space is always at a premium in a city. Also, we see relatively few people. Again, shared dream. Most of the people in these dreams are the monsters we're fighting. They're people who have lost their humanity. They've lost who they are and what makes them who they are. And so, as such, they kind of transform. They don't die, they transform. They lose their sanity and become something either less than or more than human, if you think about, depending on how you think about it. And this is still the Gothic Horror section of it. So these people are going mad. They're becoming werewolves. They're becoming whatever. And as a house empties, the house, I think, each house represents maybe a group of people or possibly a particularly strong individual. There's a tombstone appears in front of their house to show that they're gone. Now we get to the cosmic side of it. The reason they're going mad is this cosmic shit. It's these guys. It's the guys with the glowing blue heads. It's the brain suckers. It's the bagmen. Too much in this is impossible. Even in a fantasy setting as grounded in reality as this, it's impossible. So, yeah, like I said, I'm lowering as I'm going. I haven't figured this out entirely, but I will have figured out one thing right off the bat. What makes this disturbing isn't just the fact that it moves on what looks like 8 arms, which brings up humanity's basic arachnophobia. Is it 8 or is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8 limbs with a scorpion tail that has a tentacle at the end of it. And each of the hands has 6 fingers. That is designed to trip all sorts of unpleasant feelings on us. Then you add in the fact that all I can hear is a baby crying. Bad juju, man. Bad juju. But it's time to move on. As I said, oh boy. Yar Hargul. Where is Yar? What the... These are being summoned. These are being summoned by something. I heard a bell. I need to find a fire. Ah, yes. Okay, that's alright. We'll just have a quick look around here and then we'll get back to the fire link. Okay. There's another one down there. Can I get back up from there? Yeah, I can. Okay. Bloodstone chunk. Yes. This is good. This is good. Yeah, okay. We're going to go back to the dream. We're going to level up. And we're going to go and do a Chalice dungeon. And we'll move on with the story on a day where I'm not struggling with a really, really, really vicious migraine. So... as I said, this is just me hot. Oh, the sky in here has changed. The music has changed. We can't do either of them. I kind of want to mess around with the Kirk Hammer a little bit, so we're going to upgrade that to +3 will do. How many bloodstone shards do I have? Not enough, so we'll leave it at that. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Repair. What do we have? Anything new? We can now buy those, which is great. Hey, missus.
Welcome. What is it you... Very well, let me...
It's time for that arcane. 1, 2, 1. We got 1 level. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. Actually, I should talk to her. She might have some new insights.
Welcome. What is it? Good hunter. Your presence somehow soothes. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins.
Ancient echoes. That has to be Rom.
Good hunt.
Okay.
Farewell, good hunter.
Okay, so all the bosses we fought so far. Whoops. They've been about loss of self. So, like, the cleric beast was obviously a human who became a beast. What's his name? I have his gear. Why can't I think of his name? Father Gascoigne. Which still has some bitchin' threads. He was losing himself. Amelia lost herself. They were all about the loss of self. The Shadow of Yharnam, actually the Witch Queen, the witches, and Shadow of Yharnam are 2 Cosmic Horror bosses because they were both about submitting them. They both submitted themselves to something that was outside of humanity. The witches were followed by those guys with the dreads, who obviously aren't human because they just appear that way. And then you have the shadows, who have distinctly and obviously non-human capabilities. So it's quite obvious from this that I can't remember which one is which. Hang on. This is what? The first root Chalice, right? Shared fixed dungeon. Okay, so this is this one. Okay. Shared fix. There we go. Conduct ritual. Not enough ritual blood. Well, we can fix that. She might as well buy some more blood vials. Yeah, lowering when you've got a migraine is not a good time. Are you kidding me? Ah. Come on, bingo. Chalice dungeon, you. They're very... This game more and more strikes me as being... like all From games, it's about life and death. But this one, more than any other, seems to be about life and death in the womb. It seems to be about birth. And childbirth. And the dangers of childbirth. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But I don't think that I am. Which reminds me. Let's get our stick out. The hell did I just get? Nothing. Huh? It's like something is plunging to its death continuously. Hello. That is a lot of dead pigs. Uh-oh. That could have gone better. Not gonna lie, that could have gone a whole lot better. Hey. Okay. That's a ladder. What is up the ladder? I'm guessing this is going to be blocked off? No. You motherfucker. Oh, it's a bag man. Of course it is. Nice. Try, Bubba. You ain't so tough. I mean, you're pretty tough. Something good, something good, something good. Odd tempering bloodstone. What am I doing? Odd tempering. Odd, 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 odd. It's a physical attack. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. I still hear footsteps. Still hear a lot of footsteps, actually. It's kind of disturbing, to say the least. Okay, that's our way forward, so we can't go through there. Not that there's ever anything in them except, you know, well, not that there's anything ever anything in them. Right or left? Right. I like that. Those little guys light up just to let you know that you've been somewhere before. That's kind of cool. I like them guys. Those guys, they're alright by me. You're kidding. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of nuts. I don't suppose it's going to be a... No. I may have already found all the secrets for this, the secret for this area, which is possible. I doubt it, but it's possible. Oh, rats. Oh god! Okay. And here comes Bubba. Oh my god, he is so weak to this weapon. And we got some ritual blood. Okay, so that is that. He is so weak to that weapon. I'm kind of a little bit shocked by that, to be honest. I don't expect there to be another for there to be an illusory here, but you know what? You never know. And Jennifer actually let me know that apparently there are only breakable illusories in the Chalice dungeons, which was actually something I wasn't aware of. Okay. Somewhere a door to the old labyrinth is opened. I know exactly where it's opened. Ain't life grand. So, ooh. Almost missed you. One of the things that strikes me about this game is that in some ways it has the most lore of any Souls game, but in other ways it has the least. And what I mean by that is there is so much information in this game. I mean, absolute gobs of information in this game. But at the same time, it's all very what's the word for it? No? Where'd I go wrong? Oh, it's down below. There's there's so much information, but at the same time it's all very, even for a FromSoft game, very obscure and very counterintuitive. Like, these guys, I don't think they're human. I mean, yeah, they look vaguely human, but they're, even when you take the fact that they are starved, they're emaciated, their proportions are completely and utterly wrong. Their arms are far too long. So, what does that tell us about the Chalice dungeons? Well, they tell us that the Chalice dungeons are not a human place. The lady here in these statues, well, she's standing above a headstone. Okay, she's wearing the shawl. Her arms are crossed in front of her heart. Well, vaguely in front of her heart, but in such a way that she's hugging the headstone. She's obviously meant to represent mourning. Now she has very human features. So, as I said, I don't think these are a human place. On the other hand, they obviously have had a lot of human interaction over the years for this to have become such a normal place for humans to go that you have this. Kind of an oddity to me. Then you have... Does that remind you of anyone? Like maybe the Shadow of Yharnam? Because it reminds me of the Shadow. This symbol on the top there, it looks remarkably like the symbol right here. Not down in these. I mean literally the symbol for those symbols. The Hunter's Rune. Why in the hell does it have the Hunter's Rune everywhere down here? And, I mean, are these the graves? Were these tombs carved into the rock for fallen hunters who were particularly well known? Who are these 6 figures in front? Are these 6 of the maybe 6 founding members of the church hunters? It would make sense. Why is this person here on the bottom right? So second from the right, appears to be bowing with their hand behind themselves, a courtly bow. That is to be quite curious, and it's something. It's going to take me some time to figure out exactly what the point of that is, but I'm working on it. Hey, bud. Hello. God, I love this weapon. Oh no. There's a summoner. Hey. No. Bad summoner. Can I seriously not break that? Okay, I guess we go up the other way. This sword is just lightning fucking fast. I mean, it is so fast. Now, I missed something down there. Quicksilvers. Yeah, I'll take some quicksilvers. Oh, and I missed something over there. I think this is the first Chalice dungeon that isn't, like, root. Okay, so back there comes that way. Okay, so we need to go up here. And there it is again, the Hunter's Rune. Oh! Oh my. Oh, this shows something really, actually. I'm glad I started luring. This is interesting. Okay, on the right, we have a very stylized image of someone hanging upside down. Someone, obviously a human or humanoid, hanging upside down. You can see their feet, their legs separated, their torso, and their arms kind of forming almost like trying to put their hands together above their heads or below their heads. But on the left, we have the Hunter's Rune. The Hunter's Rune is almost identical. And I mean, I think the bulge beneath the head thing is basically wear and tear, just like the head on the right is wear and tear. But they are very, very similar, and this is much older, much cruder than this. Actually, we have another rune there. What rune is that? Rune. I symbolize the truth Master Wilhelm sought in his research. Okay, so this represents truth. And it's above, it is there. If you look at that, there's a star above it. So, the hunters are truth? Hunters of truth? Or maybe truthful hunters? Curious and curious. This is lore. Figuring out the lore of this game is going to be a freaking nightmare. And let's be honest here, the lore of FromSoft games is partially why we play them. Yeah, you go back to sleep there. You just go back to sleep. No need to wake up. These trees. If there's trees, this was probably above ground at some stage. And that's actually something as well. There's a lot of things that, like trees. Trees don't grow underground. Now, maybe there was enough light in here at some stage that this grew. And this. But there obviously isn't now. So what does it signify? What does it mean? We actually done here? I think we're done here. Something good, something good, something good, something good. Okay, I'll take it. I think we're done here. I think there was another door. I could be wrong. There was another door. That's a trap. Ooh, big boy. Okay. God, he's doing absolutely no damage. Have I out-leveled this area that badly? Oh, crap. Go, Oh. Thank frick for, uncanny saw cleaver. What the hell is an uncanny saw cleaver? The stuff in this is exactly the same. So maybe it probably has different gem slots. That's probably it. Oh yeah, faces are covered. Their faces are covered. I don't even have enough souls to level up, which is kind of sad, really, when you get down to it. Ah, well. That scared the crap out of me. I thought he was actually moving. Okay, I think this is a boss room. Man-eater boar. Oh, shit. Oh, you motherfucker! Okay. He's not too bad. I'll go in with my saw spear. That was kind of my own fault. I got greedy. I got so greedy. So it's straight through. I think it's just actually straight through. Or do I get my free souls again? Actually, I should have just used this in the short sword form, because... And heal. Let's kick some ass. That's not what I meant to do. Actually, I'm gonna go with this. Screw it. Oh my god! Okay. Charge up time is too long for that. God! Okay, I'm mostly dying to my own stupidity here. It is literally my own stupidity. Stop being so greedy. 2 hits, maybe 3, then back out. I have enough for 4 hits. Enough endurance for 4 hits. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to have pork for dinner. Pork. Just run for it, ignore him. Should be... Well, that didn't work. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Don't you want to be my dinner? Well, that was easy once, you know, I wasn't a blithering idiot and I got a radiant blood gem, which is nice. That's nice. It's nice, I tell you. It's nice. Of course, I still don't have enough materials for... I don't have enough blood echoes to level up again, but, you know. Okay. That's okay, I guess. Boo-hoo. Actually, I should... I'll open up the next area and then we will call it a day because head spinning, etc, etc. But always look up here. This is one thing I do remember. Yeah, see, there's obviously a path up to there somewhere. So there's either an illusory wall or there's something similar. There should be... Skadoosh? Not there. Hang on. Anyway, back to the Hunter's Dream. I might actually burn through some of my cold blood dew to get enough echoes to level up a bit, because it seems like a good idea. I think I need, what, probably 20,000?
Welcome. What is... Very well, let me...
Required 18,000. Okay, we have 7,000. So... Let's see. That's a big one. Ooh! So maybe if we do the second biggest one as well... no, we're going to need 36,000 hour to be for 2. There we go. That'll get us 2 levels.
Welcome. What is... Very well, let...
1, 2. Yeah, nice. Okay, so 1, 2. We only need 1 more level. And then we can start using the Phantasm Shell. Because I don't use my blunderbuss an awful lot, so, you know, eh. I was just noticed something. This is a church. It has a tower. It has the main body of the church. It has an altar. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6 figures beneath the symbol for the hunter rune in the Chalice dungeons. 6 candles. No names on this headstone. Maybe 6 hunters that are forgotten? 6 hunters only Gurman knows about? You tell me that this does not look like a church, because this looks like a frickin' church. A small one, a chapel, but a chapel dedicated to death. And I should see if I have anything better than what I'm using. Physical damage reduction. Acquire blood echoes. This one is what? That's lake, so that's physical damage reduction. That's moon, so more blood echoes. That's communion. I don't need that one. Let's go with this. And you are impurity, so yay. Yeah. I guess we'll call it a day there. I need to spend some time. I actually might. Now, I may end up jumping some levels, even though I said I would try and do every level up on screen. Because I kind of like to go back through at my leisure with no bosses to worry about, the areas I've already been in. And have a think about the lore implications. But I can tell you one massive lore implication right now. That looks remarkably like a forest. I'm starting to suspect this may be what happens to the world of Dark Souls when the fire finally fades. The darkness is a world filled with humans and what humans do and bring into the world. Because they could be archstone trees or remnants of them. Alternatively, each one of those pillars could be the remnant of one of these. Which makes me wonder just how many frickin' hunts have there been. Because they just go on and on and on and on. Yeah, I still need to have more thought about this. Anywho, I keep saying I'm going to call it a day. So I'm actually going to call it a day here. So, I know this one's been short. I apologize for that. I will make up to you next week with our normal sized length episode. Where we're going to delve even deeper into the Chalice dungeons. And yes, we are going to do all the Chalice dungeons. Because I'm crazy that way. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you have a great Sunday. Have a great week. Be good. And bye for now.